are you talking about? The plate is like this big.
I might be the most excited to talk about this first thing.
Okay.
Because
Let's have it.
it was UT's alumni weekend.
Yes.
And yours truly. We have video of her in action. Mm-hmm. And you know what? We're going to let you see it because it's a treat.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. We see it? There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. There she is. The one and only.
Against Brooke Bollinger.
Okay.
I got a backdoor curve.
Sure.
First pitch strike.
Taking a look. Mm-hmm. Yeah, walk us through this. Walk us through this.
So they thought they can get me on the change. And you're going to see what I do to that change. Bam! But I was out.
Yeah, so you hit
it was the first hard hit of the game.
So you hit a fly ball.
It was line drive, not a fly ball. Line drive.
Okay.
Frozen rope.
Okay.
In other terms.
Okay. Yeah, so was
Cat pitched.
Cat did pitch. Cat hit too, didn't she?
She did. She slapped.
That's
because her first swing didn't look that great.
Yeah, so it's, a 6-foot slapper. That's a thing.
Yeah.
From the left side.
She was almost safe. It's because she took like 5 steps to first.
That we don't have a video of that. That's on our Instagram. Yeah. You can check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, impressed with what you did with that change.
Thank you. I surprised myself since I did not practice at all. And it was a good time, though. We had a good time. I took a bunch of pics with Coach Clark. Let's take a look at some of the photos I took with
these
Coach
are gems.
Clark.
These are gems.
Yeah. We were celebrating her career and just commemorating her great work. Let's see the next one.
I think the resemblance is really uncanny.
I know. I was really channeling CC on these.
You needed a visor on that first one.
Yeah.
This one, that one's epic. Let's see. Next one. Let's take a look here. Oh my goodness. This is getting emotional.
Country.
This is getting emotional.
Yeah.
This is getting emotional.
Next one. Okay, so there's the lighter side of Connie and Chess.
Yeah, you got to be happy when you're at the Women's College World Series. And then the last one, just down and ready.
Oh, man.
Down and ready.
Ready to get work done.
Yeah.
Man, you nailed it.
Yeah.
That is getting work done.
I was really trying to embody the spirit of CC.
I think you did. I think that's
justice.
I think she enjoyed. I think she liked it. I think she appreciated it.
Uh-huh. I think she did.
Have you heard anything from her about it?
Nothing but praise.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey, it was a great time, and it was nice to see Kat on the mound.
Yeah.
She threw to one batter, and it was a strikeout.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
A little sneak peek for what we're going to see in January.
Yeah, it's nice to see the old lefty on the mound.
Yeah. And some of the transfers from Oregon were there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Elish.
Saw Elish and Burke on their official visit.
Yeah.
The alumni couldn't bring it home this time, but
that's because you were hitting fly balls.
Y'all are making a comeback towards the end, though.
We did, and that's because
Allie, don't with her ego. They lost.
We started with runners on.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Take what you can get.
It was a great time, though.
Yeah, it looked like it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like you had a good time.
Yep. But we got quite a few other things to talk about.
So many other things.
So a few things we're going to go over today. One, if you recently saw our 2019 Hot 100 ranking, you would know that we ranked Kelley Lynch the #1 player in the country.
Big time. Quite
deserving. Gatorade Player of the Year for Georgia. Won a PGF national title this summer. Outstanding. She decommitted from Auburn, and now we got a big old question mark on where she's gonna go,
but not quite so big because it's been narrowed down. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Narrowed down to Washington,
mm-hmm.
Florida,
yes,
and Florida State.
Yes.
So she's a phenomenal rise ball pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Just worked on getting some
off speed
stuff. Where do you think? All right, where do you think she fits of those three? And then where do you think she'll go? Those are two separate questions for you, Chaz. I think you can handle both of them at once. That's what I feel about you.
Honestly, I feel it's tough because she's got family in Georgia. Is she going to stay closer to home? But I think culture-wise, oh man, this is tough. I don't even want to say it.
I asked you 2 questions at a time because I thought you could handle this.
I know. I think for some reason, this is just my heart saying it. I feel like Washington's a great fit for her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so? Why? So they got 4 pitchers on staff right now.
They have 4 pitchers on staff. They're going to lose Alvello, who is a great up ball pitcher. Mm-hmm. So what better way to keep the up ball to complement Gabby Plain's down ball than with Kelley Lynch's rise ball?
Okay. Do you think she's going to end up going to Washington?
Maybe she's going to make her announcement this weekend. So we'll see.
Stay tuned.
But I think when I'm looking at Washington's 2019 class, it's very impressive with Jadalyn Alchin, Hannah Dardano, Brooke Nelson. So there's another pitcher in that 2019 class, but very strong, very well polished players coming in the 2019 class. So
we got someone saying it's too far from home for her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. She's very close with her family.
East Coast kid.
And obviously, it's nice to have your family around to watch you play softball. So, I don't know. That's going to be a tough decision. Does she go to Florida and stay a little closer to home where her family can make the drive? I don't know.
Florida's had some really great pitchers, but Jen Rocha isn't there anymore. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of question marks there. Yeah. Somebody said Georgia, but I don't think Georgia is in her last 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're in the mix.
I think the last 3 are Washington, Florida, and Florida State. Yeah. Florida State has...
That's a lot of pitchers.
It was too many for me to count. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It was like 8 people had pitcher by their name, I think. Mm-hmm. Some of them are seniors, obviously, but that's a lot. I don't know.
I don't think this has ever happened since we've had the Hot 100 ranking where a player has entered uncommitted.
Yeah. Yeah, because somebody just asked what years Kelley be.
Kelley Barnhill is a senior this year, so this is her final year.
Yeah, so she could go into... And Florida has 3 pitchers on staff. Mm-hmm. So she could
Natalie Lugo, Chronister, and the last one...
And
Barnhill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Barnhill would leave, and so it seems like
it's nice to have a good. It's great to have an up baller on staff
in your state on your staff.
Yeah,
that's what she has
you
to
feel
say.
Me?
I feel like Washington or Florida are probably the two best options for her. I don't know.
That's not bad for everybody who's up in arms, being like, I'm not committed yet, and then we have a player here who isn't committed. Yeah. But if you're good.
She also just so happened to be the number 1 Hot 100 player, but that doesn't hurt your prospects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
we will see.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah. I think there's going to be an announcement this weekend. I'm just speculating, but when she does make her announcement, we will make sure that you guys know, and you can find that information.
Just a heads up, our old and beloved Brittany Connors has joined. What up, Brittany?
Brittany Connors. Woo, woo.
Somebody asked about Mary Iakopo.
Oh, yeah, that's our next topic for today.
Perfect segue. I'm trying to find who was it. Oh, yep. Joaquin, thank you for that.
Wow. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know.
I don't know what happened there.
Unfortunate for that team. And kind of what's happening now since the rule's been enforced is I feel like craziness has ensued since the new transfer rule has been put in place across the board in all sports, not just softball.
Right.
We've seen it in college football.
It's across everything.
But it's crazy. It is crazy. But I mean, what do you do? What do you do when you're a player who has been recruited by a coach for several years, and then you go, and then halfway through, it's no longer the coaching staff that you went to the school with or for?
I totally get it. I understand. It makes sense to me. She had a hell of a freshman season.
Yeah, talk about that.
She batted .306. She had 49 hits, 37 RBIs, 8 home runs.
It's not bad.
I mean, those aren't freshman numbers. Those are solid.
Yeah,
solid
Pac-12 all
numbers.
freshman. She made the second team. I mean, she was the number 8 recruited ranked player in the Hot 100 in the 2017 class. I mean, the girl could play. She's won a national championship with Sis Bates, with
She
the
knows how to
Firecrackers.
win the club level. Do I dare say that she goes to Texas to follow her
I
teammates
think it's
and her
too
coach?
soon. It depends on their money situation. I don't think. I mean, word on the street is that another catcher is coming in, so I'm not going to say
Into Texas or to
Texas.
into Texas.
Wait, so how do you think Oregon is going to handle like not having a catcher right now?
It's a fantastic question, Allie.
Great question. Well, it looks like somebody on the roster is going to have to.
They don't.
Pick it up.
They do not have anybody listed as a catcher. They have some utilities.
Yes.
So I would imagine at some point,
Somebody with good knees.
no
and
arthritis.
Can catch and can throw.
I'm imagining at some point one of those utilities probably caught somewhere.
They could also pick up a incoming transfer.
Oh, Texas has Ellsworth. Sam is pointing out.
Well, yes, but
Yes. Good question from Melissa. How do you think Oregon will do this upcoming season with holes in their lineup? You know, they lost Burke, they lost Elish, they're losing Iakopo.
they're still going to be good. Let's just they brought in a very good freshman class. Obviously, Jasmine Sievers, you might recognize that last name. Rachel Sid, Alyssa Pinto. They're great. This is a great freshman class. I think it's going to really depend on the leadership of this squad and where they take this team, and making sure that everybody's transparent about like what we're coming here to do. And if you have any inclinations about leaving the program, just let it be known now. Because if you just let it become a surprise, I think it's just worse off for everybody.
Yeah.
And then just have the adult conversation, because if you're having those thoughts, like, that should be presented. I think the coaching staff deserves a respect to have that kind of conversation brought up. That way, either we can talk through this and work through it, whatever is bothering you or like what's not working for you. At least we can have that conversation. I think I feel bad for Missy and her staff because, I mean, she's also not being given a chance.
Sure.
Right.
Sure. I mean, I
Somebody who has a very good track record of winning, has a very good, builds very good relationships with her pitchers. Those are known facts.
Yeah, I don't, I think any player, like you mentioned, who's been recruited for several years by a coach and then the coach leaves and they transfer, I think that's totally understandable. At the same time, I think what you just said is a very valuable lesson for all the players out there. Like, have the adult conversation, sit down with the new coaching staff and either work through it or be like, just be very upfront and be very transparent with them. I think that's a really good piece of advice. But I don't think that Oregon gets out of this unscathed. I think it's going to affect their season to a certain extent.
I think,
but those coaches are world-class coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a phenomenal staff that they've put together. So I don't think it's going to, derail the program by any stretch of the imagination. I think they're going to be impacted by it. You can't lose Elish and Burke and Iakopo and not have, a little dent in the lineup. But those coaches are world-class.
I mean, I would think that the ground that they stand on maybe doesn't feel so firm at the moment, because they're questioning, like, is everyone staying? Like, I would be looking around like,
Right.
are you guys are staying, right?
Yeah.
But they're bound to figure something out.
What'd you say?
They're bound to figure something out.
Oh,
those
yeah.
Coaches.
Yeah, no, I could imagine that a conversation is being had with the entire team about this whole matter. And it's unfortunate because that's a huge loss.
Yeah, it is.
That team.
It's
for somebody who has, like you said, put up great numbers. She wasn't an everyday starter behind the plate because senior Gwen Savekis was there. But, I mean, she was literally going to probably log in the majority of the innings. And now they're going to definitely have to find some different solutions to this problem.
Okay. Well, where's she gonna go?
Woo!
That's the question.
So you think Texas might not have the money? Okay.
But I mean,
maybe they do.
Maybe
we don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe they do.
It's a possibility.
Maybe they don't.
Fingers crossed.
We have no idea.
I feel like she's gonna stay in the pack. I don't know why I have this feeling. I have a feeling she's gonna stay in the pack. I just don't know which school yet.
Oh well,
is that a letdown? That's
a letdown.
What about you? Why is it all on me?
Because I'm asking the questions and you just answered. That's all. I don't know. I think, I know Oklahoma, there's been some discussion here about Oklahoma, and they're like, oh, they have catchers. But I think, she's a solid pickup behind the plate.
For anybody.
I wouldn't put it beyond Patty to go get herself a catcher with a good bit of experience.
Yeah, but can she pick up her Angie Juarez? Does she have the money? Those are like full ride type players. You can't throw like 20% at like here.
Yeah, for those of you who are joining us and didn't watch last week, we talked about G Juarez and about where she might go, and Oklahoma was thrown out. It's coming down to money probably with these schools.
Mm-hmm. Where Nick is saying that everyone looks good in purple.
Oh. Nick, do you want us to start talking about LSU?
Yeah.
And how we think they're going to be number one and you're going to go undefeated?
Man, oh man, yeah. And some people are asking, where do we think G Juarez is going? Word on the street is that she's visited Oklahoma. That's speculation.
It's just the word on the street. Allegedly.
Hashtag
allegedly.
So,
any other visits that we know of?
I don't know of any. I think it would be smart for her to take a look at Florida because, could you imagine Barnhill, Juarez?
Maybe I don't know, maybe she gives Kelley Lynch a call up and be like, hey, what are you thinking about going, go there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Show me.
This is all alleged. All of it's alleged. But yeah, so big names in play here. Mm-hmm. We're talking Kelley Lynch, Mary Iakopo. We mentioned G Juarez.
Mm-hmm. You still have Danielle Gibson.
Mm-hmm. We want to know, where do you think they're going? Let us know. Oh, somebody says that they believe that she went to visit Georgia as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Obviously, we know that one of Georgia's pitchers left, so that leaves a spot in the bullpen.
Sam also mentioned A&M.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Allie would like that.
I would very much so like that. That'd be nice.
Gig 'em?
Gig 'em Eggs.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I doubt it, but, we can only dream.
Jazz is skeptical.
You look, Joe has recruited transfers from the pack. That has happened before. So it's not too far off from like the possibilities, but she's going to have to find the right fit.
Yeah.
In my mind, G Juarez is eyeing a national championship. Can we all agree to that? That's probably what she's eyeing.
Well, yeah, I think for sure. Somebody said Mississippi State. I'm not sure that I don't know that I buy that one.
We got another good question from Melissa.
Oh yeah?
What are your overall thoughts on all the changes to the teams this year?
Wow, so many changes.
Wow, we could do a show on that.
Yeah, right. I saw that Florida State picked up Cara Bilodeau from Auburn, and then also, Arizona State, Oregon, North Carolina State, Georgia. Let's just be honest here. With all the early recruiting and whatnot, we knew there was going to be a breaking point, that something was not right with the situation. And I think, especially with all these coaching changes, it was just a catalyst for all these changes to ensue, in my mind. So, the culture that has been created over the last 10 years, I'm not all that surprised that we're seeing all this movement. Girls change travel teams like every single year.
Yeah, not
even just the players. The coaches are changing teams. They're changing programs. Yeah. And it's just like, I think by now people are like used to it. Are we really all that shocked that these players are like picking up and going. They've been doing it since travel ball.
Not surprised at all
Tell 'em.
that we're seeing this many transfers because there's been a decade of having 13-year-olds decide where they're going to college.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the pros and the cons of early recruiting here. We're not going to do that. It's just when 13-year-olds make up their mind, they're probably going to change it.
Yeah.
Like it's not surprising. It should not be shocking to anyone that this is happening.
And I feel like I just lost my train of thought, but with all the changes, we're not all that surprised that like this is happening. The bright side, that was my thought. The bright side of this,
Ches, we should give you a segment on the show that's just called The Bright Side. And this is The Bright Side with Ches Severs.
There's like a ray of sunshine. Well, the bright side of this is I think with the early recruiting rules that are in place, I think that helps everybody. Unfortunately, we are still seeing a number of decommits happen every other week or so, which is unfortunate. But I think the silver lining is that this is going to begin to slow down because players and parents and coaches are going to be more thorough in the recruiting process, making sure they have the right people, they have the right players that fit their programs, and it fits the family.
We're getting quite a bit of that was a great inaugural Bright Side segment from Ches Severs. We're going to get some lights that come in next time. We're getting quite a few questions about Oklahoma State.
Yes. They're going to be good.
Okay.
I mean, they have Sam Shao.
That's all we're saying.
They had a transfer from LSU. They looked good this fall.
Do you think
I mean, of course, they're going to miss Vanessa Shippey, but I think they have a very strong offense. I think Sam Shao is going to have a great senior year. That's me looking into my crystal ball. I really do. And they could string together a good season and possibly move past into supers, but that we're gonna see how the early spring unfolds.
Do you think that team is attractive enough to some of these transfers for them to go there, or not yet?
I don't know.
That's a no. I'm gonna translate that to no. Not yet.
No, not yet.
I think they're going to have a really great season in the Big 12.
I think what Kenny's doing is a great job. He's identifying strong recruits, and obviously the program has grown year over year. You can't deny that they've become more competitive every year.
Absolutely. Somebody wants us to build a site that says flow transfer.
Yeah, right?
It kind of exists. It's master verbal, but
yeah.
Could make it its own domain, make it a thing. Maybe
it's really hard to keep up with all these changes, y'all. I hope you know that.
I'm surprised you're just rolling them off the top of your head.
Yeah,
you're a pro.
It's because I'm working all the time,
all day, every day.
So big stuff with the transfers. Kelley Lynch is going to make a decision this weekend.
Yes,
we're waiting on G. Juarez, Iakopo, Danielle Gibson.
So we'll see. And I wouldn't be surprised if some more names came out of the woodwork.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
So keep your peepers
Nothing
peeled.
is going to surprise us.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But
did you say keep your peepers peeled?
Yeah.
That's my saying.
Yeah. No, I kind of like it.
I got that from my mom.
Yeah.
Keep your peepers
It sounds
peeled?
like a mom thing.
It's a mom thing. Keep your peepers peeled. All right. USA wins Japan Cup.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk. Let's transition to Team USA. For a second here. Give us your thoughts.
I mean, they cruised through the competition.
Yeah,
it amazes me. I mean, Japan is very talented, but I think what's even just awesome about Team USA is that they can interchange players and not even skip a beat.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
The tough thing is in 2020, who is going to be on that final 15?
How do you narrow that down? Like you just said, they can interchange players right now and not skip a beat, but they've got to narrow it down at some point for 2020 to 15 players.
Shoot, and then Kat's coming.
Kat's coming back.
Another one.
I mean, Holy smokes, folks. I just made a rhyme.
You should rap.
I know. Holy smokes, folks. Oh my goodness, that'd be the worst rap ever. Yeah, no, I don't even know where to begin with that, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Narrowing that down. They looked smooth as butter, though. They looked fantastic.
Yeah, they looked really good. I mean, Crutchman looked
Ageless
awesome.
Wonder.
Yeah, Ageless Wonder.
Ageless Wonder.
I mean, she's been playing in Japan. She's been crushing. Spalding, Aguilar, O'Toole, Monica Abbott.
I'm sorry,
MVP.
Myron J has been living under a rock. Myron, yes, indeed, Kat is coming back.
Yeah, fool, where you been?
Myron,
Yeah,
she is
she's gonna be at the January tryout.
coming back. She announced that we broke that
while you were sleeping.
While you were
She basically
sleeping.
broke the internet.
Yeah, check it out. We have it on our Instagram. Kat put it on our Instagram. Myron, Kat is definitely coming back.
Yeah.
What did you call it? The next ride?
Yeah.
Hashtag next
the
ride.
next ride.
Hashtag next
The
ride.
next ride.
sorry.
Rusty just said that.
Or last ride. Psych.
I like next ride.
Yeah.
Rusty just brought up that he's just waiting for Bustos to start playing again.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise
you
me.
know, Hall of Fame, get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then start.
She's
over
scary.
again. she could still knock that ball around.
Yeah. She's frightening at the plate. Still. Yeah, we'll see who. I mean, really, they're only going to have 4 pitchers.
Yeah, and then
I think at most on the USA team once they get into narrowing it down to that 2020 team.
that alone is boggling my mind right now.
Who would be your 4?
How? You have Kat, you have Monica, you have Kehlani Ricketts, Kelly Barnhill's going to be in the mix.
Rachel Garcia.
Somebody just
Gotta
mentioned
go.
Danielle O'Toole. Like, what is happening? I can't make those kind of decisions. That's why I'm sitting here with you.
Oh boy,
man.
Ches knows all.
Yeah, good luck with that, man.
I'm looking to you for the answers here on this one.
Well, Monica for sure.
Yeah, Monica's in tip top. Monica's.
Honestly, Rachel Garcia is like a for sure to me because she can hit too and play first base and
Well,
she's crush.
What do we call her? A little goat?
Baby goat.
Baby goat. Baby goat. Hashtag baby goat.
Baby goat.
Um,
I don't know. Kehlani's pretty darn good too, and she can hit. She's been playing first base too. Yeah. 4 pitchers.
I don't know, man.
Makes me sad. It makes my heart sad to not be able to pick more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's so many good players.
Somebody just said U.S. could have 3 or 4 national teams who would beat the opposition. They're that
Yeah,
deep.
for real.
It's true.
Let's just make them so we can watch them.
Yeah, they can all play each other, right?
Yeah.
Just
So-
one from like every half a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. See, ideas.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Ageist.
Okay. All right. I don't think there's anything left to be said after
Yeah.
that. I think we're done.
We are. Hey, thanks so much for joining us on Here's the Deal. We've had a lot of fun with you guys, and we'll see you next week.